This will not be a normal election, and I know you hear that all the time, every election, from everybody, but the November 2020 elections really will decide who you vote for the next 10 years. And for the first time in a long time, Democrats can establish a beachhead in state government. Every 10 years, the United States government counts who lives where. It's called the United States Census, and the lawmakers you elect for the 2021 legislative session, which begins in January, will use that census information to redraw the maps for the next 10 years. It's called redistricting, it's complicated, and it is a huge deal. The political party in charge of that process will use it to consolidate, to reinforce, and to gain more power over the other political party. Take this for example. If you have 9 people, 5 are red, 4 are blue, you can make the party with fewer people have more districts, or vice versa. The more districts one party controls, the more votes and the more power that party will have. Texas redistricting is always mired in lawsuits over what kind of people won and what kind of people lost. But one big difference this year is the Supreme Court in multiple rulings allowed one political party to draw the other out of power as long as they don't hurt minorities in the process. So here's why this election is so very important in Texas. There's a chance the Texas Democratic Party will be able to take over the Texas House. That will completely shift the conversation around redistricting from Republicans completely dictating the process to something where Democrats have around half of the say.
They're looking at the maps and you're an incumbent and you're saying, I want my map to look like this, I want this neighborhood, I don't want that neighborhood, I'm unpopular on that street, I'm unpopular over there, but I'm popular over here. And it's 181 members of the legislature all doing that at the same time. So it's a food fight.
Ross Ramsey, the executive editor of the Texas Tribune, says Texas hasn't been this close politically since around 2008.
So the national parties are going to be playing in Texas and even in state house elections in a way that they don't normally do. So you may see more money and more mail in your mailbox and more stuff on your TV screen.
And this is one reason why Texas is a major national battleground. Democrats flipped 12 seats in 2018, and now they're only 9 seats away from taking the Texas House away from Republicans. And there were nearly 20 more districts that either voted for the Democratic candidate for U.S. Senate, Beto O'Rourke, or were within 5 percentage points of doing so. Most of those are in the DFW and Houston area. Republicans, of course, want to win back those 12 seats they lost. So now the most important voters in the state are in swing suburban counties like Hays, Williamson, Tarrant, Collin, Denton, and Fort Bend. So like I said before, this election really is more important than the others. Now nothing could change. Texas Republicans can win and they could consolidate their power for the next 10 years. But even if it's close and the Democrats take the Texas House, well, that changes things for a long time.